So this is a series of diagrams depicting free fall and air resistance. And so the example is you have a skydiver without a parachute in the situation falling from a helicopter. So situation A is the force of gravity is 833 newtons. His mass in all these situations is 85 kilograms. And you need to find the F of net, or the net force, and the acceleration for all situations A through D. So for situation A, the force of gravity is going to be 833 newtons. So to find the F of net and the acceleration, well, the F of net in this case is going to be 833 newtons because the only force acting on it. And the acceleration is going to be 9.81 meters per second because acceleration equals F of net divided by mass, and if you divide 833 newtons by his mass, the 85 kilograms, you're going to get 9.81. So, in situation B, now we're adding an air resistance. So the force of air resistance is 350 newtons, and then the force of gravity is still 833 newtons. And it's going to be the same, the force of gravity for all of these, because his mass isn't changing and nor is gravity. So your F of net is going to be 483 this time because you're subtracting the air resistance from the force of gravity. And then again, to find acceleration, you're going to divide F of net by mass. So 483 newtons divided by 85 kilograms, and that is going to give you 5.8 meters per second squared. And in situation C, your air resistance is now 700 newtons, and your force of gravity is still, like I said, 833 newtons. So your F of net is 133 newtons because you subtracted the air resistance from the force of gravity. So F of net is kind of a culmination of all the forces that are acting on it in this case that determine direction. And then acceleration is F of net, once again, divided by m, so 133 divided by 85, which is going to give you 1.56 meters per second. And then the last situation is your air resistance is 833 newtons, and your force of gravity is also 833 newtons. Remember, this is a very, very hypothetical situation. Wouldn't actually happen in real life. But your F of net is going to be 0 newtons because 833 minus 833 is 0. So F of net divided by m, 0 divided by 85. Acceleration is 0 meters per second. This guy isn't going anywhere.